here. Today, I am doing a different video. It is my top 10 favorite video games of all time. This is only 7. I have the other 4 written on the post-it note. One's an honorable mention. I do the math, it's 11. But let's get right into it. So, starting with honorable mentions, this is Star Fox 64. It's a very fun game imported from the Nintendo 64. Not fun enough to make it on top 10. So this is 11, if you were wondering why there was 11 at the beginning of the video. Now we go on to the real top 10 list. So here we have Splatoon 2, and this is number 10 on the list. I love this game a lot. It just is number 10 because that's how it goes. It's a game pretty much where you're shooting a little gun that squirts out different colors of ink. So it can be green versus blue or pink versus whatever color. It's basically just who can get the most turf in one go. So now we're moving on to number 9. So here we have Super Mario Bros. 2. This is number 9 on the list. It's a very fun new Super Mario Bros. Game. It is the second one, obviously new Super Mario Bros. 2. But for it being the second one, it is very good. The special thing about this game is you can get a golden fire flower. Now moving on to number 8. So here we have The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the Nintendo 3DS. It originally came out on the GameCube, I think. It's a very fun game where you are young Link and you are trying to save the world from ending in 3 days. So you have to find ways to repeat a day with like different songs and a flute, the ocarina, if you know your Legend of Zelda lore. And you just have to keep repeating these 3 days and get different missions done on the days. So you can do 2 missions in 1 day, but it's technically a different day because you're slowing down time. Now we're moving on to number 7. So here we have Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Now this is number 7 on the list, and it's a very fun game where you are any of the characters that you start the game with. It is free play, but there is a story mode if you choose to do that. So I do free play, but you can be any of the starting characters, and you just have to fight monsters from Hyrule. So that's pretty much the game. Moving on to number 6. So here we have number 6, Super Mario Maker 2. This is pretty much like Mario Maker 1, but for the Nintendo Switch. And the big thing about this game, which had so much hype, you could be different characters. There were more options for online play, and you could actually add, as I'm reading on the back here, the Super Mario 3D World theme to your courses. And they also added a lot of extra themes if you have this game in the case. You can see that on the back of the box, which I was looking at. So there's a ton of extras to do. I would recommend this game. It's very fun. Moving on to the top 5 on the list, we have number 5. Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. Now, the fun thing about this game is you can play as Bowser, Mario, and Luigi at the same time. Mario and Luigi at the same time. But, it's basically you're stopping a virus. So, at the beginning, you see a Toad. He got something called the Blords, and then it started spreading. So, you're trying to find the cure, but this little dude named Fawful is trying to destroy it by giving everyone the Blords. So, yeah, that's the fun thing about this game. Moving on to number 4. Number 4, I do not have the case for because it is a downloaded game. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's kind of old now, but it's still very fun. So I love this game a lot because you can do whatever. You don't even have to beat the game if you don't want to. You can just run around, fight monsters, do all these things, get the different swords and the weapons, explore ruins. And yeah, it's just a very fun game that lets you do what you want to do. Moving on to number 3. I can't find the case! Number 3, as you just heard, I can't find the case. It is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at the number 3 spot. It's just such a fun game. There are so many characters and so much DLC you can get. There's just pretty much endless. They're coming out with a new Fighters Pass too. So it's just a really fun game. Play with your friends. Play with your family. It's very fun. I play with my dad sometimes. I play with my cousins, my little brother. It's a fun game. I'd recommend it, just like Mario Maker 2. Next game. Number 2, the laggy game itself. Minecraft. I'm not complaining. Minecraft is fun. There's just infinite things you can do. If you find out a new math equation, build it in Minecraft. If you find a new favorite movie, build it in Minecraft. Like, there's just endless things you can do, and you can try to survive in Minecraft, whatever you want in creative. Or if you're feeling really dangerous, you can do
hardcore mode,
in which your world gets deleted if you die. Moving on to number 1. Animal Crossing New Horizons is my number 1 favorite game. I will be telling you about it right now. Animal Crossing is a game where a crazy raccoon guy named Tom Nook gives you debt on your house and you have to pay it off in a certain amount of time or they'll kick you off your island. So, Animal Crossing is a game where you design your character and you start on an island and you get to name it and you just make it whatever you want. So you have to upgrade stuff from tents to buildings and you get shops and you get like different clothing options and you can visit your friends' islands and you get tools and like have to just make your island what you want it to be. So that's Animal Crossing in a very short description. If you want a long description of Animal Crossing, leave a comment and I will give you it in a video. If you did enjoy this video, please do like, subscribe, comment what my next video should be, or, you know, that long description of Animal Crossing. I might do it anyway, but comment if you really want it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye!